Hey guys, it's Michelle from Spearmint and Jade again. Put my hair up. I was like, if anyone sees me with my hair down and then sees me in real life, they'll be like, who are you? Because I always wear a ponytail. Actually, it was just driving me nuts, so I put it up. Anyway, okay. So today I'm going to talk to you about some pampering stuff, some soap, some washcloths, some other just little goodies. One thing that's pretty cool is that pretty much everything I'm going to show you is, well, everything I'm going to show you is definitely under $10. Most of it is $5 or less. So super great for just little gifts, around the office, teachers, stocking stuffers. So I started making my own soap about a year ago. And most people don't know this, but I have a degree from Penn State in chemical engineering. I was a chemical engineer, or I was about to be, and then I had my twins, and now I've been home with them for 19 years. So, one thing that a lot of people are really nervous about with making soap is the causticness of lye. And as someone who has worked in some labs, I'm not particularly scared of chemicals. I just, you got to protect yourself. So you got gloves, you got your goggles, ventilation. Ventilation is the big thing when you're making soap. So I usually make it in my laundry room with the door open and the windows open. And there's the initial, when you mix the lye in the water, I actually usually do that part outside, just so I have the most ventilation, and I hold it away from myself. As long as you pour slowly, you don't really have to worry about splashes. I do have goggles that I'll wear over my glasses. Like I said, I wear rubber gloves, and once the lye and water and oil start to blend, the pH neutralizes. And so, some people, if they touch raw soap before it has finished reacting, they'll be like, oh, it burns. I don't particularly think it burns, but everyone's skin's a little different. But definitely, it would burn if you touched it as soon as the lye and the water and oil mix, because I forget which way the pH is on that one. I think a lye is the more basic, so technically the pH would be high, and the pH of an acid is low, but we think of acids as burning, right? Anyway, either end can burn you. Water is around pH 7, so most of the stuff you want to put in your body or on your skin, you want it to be around 7. Okay, so I've been making soap. So how in the world, why did I start making soap, right? Because that seems really a little bit out there. Well, part of the reason is because I do like to make washcloths. So this is one that just real simple, but I love this yarn. It's a cotton linen blend. Oh, it's so soft. My husband uses them every day. Sometimes I don't use a washcloth at all. I just use, he uses these for face cloths. My daughters think they're too small for full body washcloths, so I usually consider them to be more of a face cloth. It is great to be on the smaller side, so if you just want to wash your face, you don't have this sopping, wet, huge washcloth. I think this size is fine for the body, honestly, unless you're trying to really stretch it out and scrub your back, then it might be a little small. But I'm not sure what it is. It's about maybe 7 inches, and 7 by 7, and a typical washcloth might be 9 by 9 or 10 by 10. Some are as big as 12 by 12. To me, that's too much washcloth. But anyway, regardless, so I was like, oh, it would be for one, a friend made me some homemade soap a few years ago, and I was really sad when I ran out of it. And then I was thinking, oh, it would also be a good idea to I make a lot of things that will last for a long time, So, you know, to try to get some repeat sales, like we'll also make some things that are consumable. Get people coming back, and then they can see, you know, not only come back for another bar of soap, but see like, well, what other crazy craft have you gotten into in the months that it took them to, you know, use up their soap or whatever. So let's see, I'm making a handful of soaps. Let's see how many scents I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have about 8 scents, and then a couple that I'm almost out of, so about 10. So I kind of started with lavender and flaxseed. This bar actually has ground flaxseed in it. And I started with this one, and then this one I brought without a label so you can see the inside. This is my honey and oats. So the lavender soap is a goat milk based soap, and this one I have to remind myself, olive oil, cocoa butter, and coconut oil based soap. So I started with these two because what I had done in the past is I had made some felted soap. So felted soap, I have like 2 versions. One is the felt on the outside, one is the felt on the inside. I actually like the felt on the inside a little better. But essentially, it's like a built-in scrubber. So, you know, you don't need like a washcloth or anything. You just, you know, grab your soap and you have your exfoliation here. So the first time I made these, I didn't use like my soap. You can buy like soap bases, and then I added the scents and stuff that I wanted, and oats and flaxseed. So like one was a flaxseed lavender felted soap, and one is an oatmeal orange almond felted soap. So that's how I got started. So I do have a few of these left. I'm not making these that much anymore because I don't usually buy soap base anymore. I usually do my own. But then when like it takes the special skills to be able to make a soap that is meltable and remoldable like these soap bases are. So I haven't quite figured that out yet. If there's a high demand for more felt soap, then I will buy more soap base and make it for you if you'd like. So that's kind of how I got started. So that's why I started with these two because I was trying to make a soap that would mimic the soap base that I had been buying. Well, then I just kind of went crazy from there because I was like, oh my god, this feels so good, and look, this isn't that hard, and look at all these scents I can make. So this, like I said, this is a lavender. It's a goat milk based soap. The goat milk based soaps are my only ones that aren't 100% organic because the goat milk I could only find 92% organic. But all the other soaps are 100% organic. I've bought all organic materials. So of the goat milk soap, I have the lavender flax, and then I also have spearmint. And you can get it like light green or darker green with more dye in it. And there's spearmint oil in it, and then also crushed spearmint that I grew in my garden and dried out, which was pretty cool. So those are the 2 goat milk soaps, and then, well, this one I really liked, the olive oil, coconut oil, cocoa butter based soap. So I got a little crazy with that one. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make like multiple scents of this. So I have almond poppy seed, which is like my favorite scent. So it has almond scent in it, and then actual poppy seeds for exfoliation. And then I also made butterbeer, which is just a butterscotch, but also this one also has oats in it. So most of these soaps do have a natural exfoliant in them, so they're really good for your hands and your feet. Depending on how sensitive your skin is, it might feel a little rough on your, arms or legs or belly or whatever. You can always get past that by just using a washcloth. probably as I do more batches, I might actually reduce the exfoliants just a little bit, just so it is a little more gentle. And then because I liked these three so much, I made a mocha java version, which is cocoa butter, and it has ground coffee in it. So it smells like mocha, like chocolate coffee. Really good. It's funny that actually the ground coffee is the exfoliant that I find to be the most gentle on my skin. I don't know if I've already said this. So, okay, all the soaps are $5. And they're all, I kind of forget, 3.5 to 4 ounces, 3.5 to 4.5 ounces. So I'm always aiming for about like a 4-ounce soap, which you'll find that this is a really comparable price to if you like go to Wegmans or Giant and go to their like fancy soap section where they have the organic, handmade or whatever. But you know, that's a company doing it, not just a mom. So then, okay, so I have a couple more things. I also have one, let's see, I don't have it out here. It is coconut oil soap. It is completely bare. It's just coconut oil, water, and lye. It has no scent at all. It is like your Ivory soap of handmade soaps. It's a very plain soap. You know, they all feel nice. Some leave a little more oil on your skin than others. None of them you're excessively greasy or anything, and none of them will like super dry you out. I always hesitate to say anything about like putting it on your face, depending on your face, because like I know my face and my daughter's faces are like really super sensitive, so like we really stick to just our dermatologist recommended facial wash. Though I have to say most of these I've washed my face with, and it's been fine. I wouldn't necessarily do it all the time. So you definitely would want to like patch test it if you're going to like use it on your face. I have a couple that I only have a few bars left, and one is a coconut soap, coconut actually scented soap, and this one is also olive oil, coconut oil based, but actually has coconut scent. It's purple just because I like purple. So I have 3 bars left of this, and then I have 3 bars left of this Zesty Lemon, which is again an olive oil, coconut oil based soap, which is probably like the most common soap. I find that it's the one that rinses cleanest without leaving you dry. And this one has a lemon scent and actually has some ground lemon zest in it as an exfoliant. So I only have 3 bars left of this, and then I only have 3 bars left of this. This is a slightly smaller bar. This is I called it the Fountain of Youth, kind of jokingly, but it has like rose hip oil in it, sweet almond oil, castor oil, peppermint, cinnamon, tea tree oil. There was something else. Oh, and sunflower seed oil and the sweet almond oil, yeah. Between those and the rose hips, those are all like really heavy in vitamin A, and they're supposed to be really good for aging skin and help renew the skin, which is why I call this one the Fountain of Youth. I will say this one though, the blue dye I put in it does tend to bleed onto like a washcloth. So if you're gonna use a washcloth with this soap, don't use a white one. Rinse it out. If you rinse it out right away, it usually comes out. If you don't, it will stain. But like next batch I make of this, I will not use this blue dye. This blue dye did not work well. Actually, so 2 of my favorite soaps don't smell as yummy, but I really, really love the way they clean. And they are the Everyday Clean and Don't Bathe Me Bro, which they both are olive oil, coconut oil based soaps. They both have neem oil, and okay, so they both have neem oil, and that gives them kind of like a nutty smell. And then the Everyday Clean has a tea tree oil, which is like a natural antibacterial. And yeah, it's kind of has a nutty smell. It's definitely something that like, oh, your husband or your son wouldn't fret at, whereas the other ones they might say like are too sweet. So the neat thing about the Don't Bathe Me Bro is that I actually found this recipe online, and then I modified it a little bit. But it's coconut oil, olive oil, sweet almond oil, neem oil, castor and peppermint oils. And this one is like balanced for dog sensitive skin. So I actually use this one on myself, and I put it in my family's shower, and they don't know that I had labeled it as dog soap. But I do market it as dog soap because the recipe was written to be sensitive enough for like their sensitive skin. And I do have a friend who uses this on her golden, like, she usually bathes her twice a week because she takes her out to nursing homes. And she has had no problem with this. My dog has had no problem with this soap. But it's also totally safe for humans too. So I will likely change the name of it or repackage some of it. It's not that different than this one. Both smell very nutty. Neem oil is really nutty. Like I said, this one has a peppermint and castor for natural antibacterial, and this one has a tea tree for natural antibacterial. So these are two of my favorites, even though they're not as pretty and they don't smell bad by any stretch, but they definitely don't. They're not. They don't smell sweet. They're not like gourmet smelling. The last soap I have, this one also comes in a smaller bar, again because like the Fountain of Youth one, it uses just like fancier, more expensive ingredients. This one I call the Clean Sweep because it has a charcoal in it. So this is the most abrasive soap that I have. Some people swear by the charcoal being really good at reducing oil and like pulling like gunk out of your pores. I had already said that my skin is pretty sensitive. This soap dried me out too much, but I already have drier type skin. And so like this soap also has the rosehip oil in it. It has the hemp oil, tea tree, lavender, a little bit of neem. This one is pretty cool because it's actually like, it's a really neat blend of oils. So it's coconut oil, olive oil, sunflower seed oil, shea butter, goat's milk, and a little bit of tallow too, which is like very traditional soap making product. So it's this one has like because of the lavender and the peppermint and the tea tree, it has a very kind of minty, earthy, lavendery sort of smell. This one, like, I mean, I can use this on my hands and my body, no problem. But like I said, it's just dries me out too much on my face. So anyway, those are all my soaps, and I see most of them I have probably, let me see, I have at least 10 bars available of each, and yeah, like I said, just $5 a bar. They make really great stocking stuffers, especially as I show you some more stuff, I'll show you some of the kits, little like gift sets that you can, get a little bit of discount on if you buy the gift set. So let me grab here the other stuff I made. So what happened is I made the soap and I was like, oh geez, that smells so delicious. I should make some lip balm or some lotion to go with it. So I did. So I'll grab the lip balms first. So here's my big tray lip balms. They're $3 for lip balm. It's all 100% organic. It's coconut oil, beeswax, cocoa butter, shea butter, hemp oil, vitamin E, the flavor, and a little bit of zinc oxide powder. So it'll give you mild sun protection. I can't rate it at any SPF because I just don't have the capability to do that, and I'm not gonna, you know, make a false claim. But the zinc oil, the zinc oxide should give you, and the hemp oil too, should give you a little bit of sun protection. So the normal tube is $3. I do have a few in the tub, which is over twice as much for $5. You know, some people really like to scoop with their finger. I kind of prefer the tube. I have some of my own that I'll show you in case you just want to see it. So the flavors I have are butter beer, which is butterscotch. That's just like my Harry Potter flair. Mocha Java, which is, you know, to match the Mocha Java soap. Cherry baby. Pina colada, which I call Escape after the Pina colada song. And then orange smile and spearmint, because who doesn't like mint? So here's mine. Mocha Java is probably my favorite one, and I wish you could smell it on the screen because it smells delicious. If you are someone who does not like sweet smells in your lip balm or your lotions or anything like that, then I'll just tell you the truth that like most of my products won't be for you, because I really like the sweet smells. So, sorry about that, my low power came on. I really like the sweet smells, so that's what I make. So the other thing I made to go with this is a solid lotion. So my sister-in-law, who has her own Etsy shop, Wildflower Foundry, got me into it because she made some solid lotions a couple years ago, and I had said, oh, you know, do you want to make some to match my soaps? But she was into making other stuff, and she said, you know, just look online, you'll be able to figure out how to make some of your own. So I did. So I will grab that tray here. I don't need to see the tray, but just to kind of get an idea. So what a solid lotion is it's pretty much a lotion that is completely oil-based, so it keeps its shape. It's a solid at room temperature. It will melt if you go, you know, much above 80 something. But yeah, because it doesn't have any water in it, you know, it doesn't like grow bacteria and stuff. So if you get a big one, I make them in these cute shapes. These are, oh my god, what are these called? I think they're based on like Chinese mooncakes, the design. They're super cute. So anyway, I put them in a mold like that. Or you can get a little tin, which then I can't really mold it into a fun shape. It's just a tin. So the big tin is $8. It's an ounce, and the small tin is $5, and it's half an ounce. And one of the little ones, I mean, it depends how much you use it. It'll last you at least a few months, if not like close to a year. The big one will definitely last you a year if you use it a lot. I mean, eventually it won't have the cute shape anymore, because as you rub it on your skin, it will, you know, you'll rub the cute shape out, but that's okay, because at least you're using it. So let me tell you a little more. All right, so here's my own tub of the orange notes. So it's solid, but it's not rock solid, right? Essentially, your body heat is going to melt it. Just melts it right into your skin. And so for about the first 30 seconds or a minute or so, you'll be saying to yourself, I don't know, Michelle, I feel greasy, right? I can assure you, you wait just a few minutes, if not even that, like I said, 30 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds, you won't feel greasy anymore. It's going to absorb right into your skin, and you're not going to feel, I mean, you can even see the sheen is going down. You're not going to feel greasy at all. It's really neat like that. So I have scents to match a lot of the soaps. I have Orange and Oats. It matches the Orange and Oats soap. I have Mocha Java. I made two floral scents. Lavender to match the lavender soap, and then jasmine. I know jasmine's a really popular scent. In fact, I'm almost completely sold out of jasmine. One of my hopes is to start making a jasmine soap, and I pretty much just haven't yet. It's on the to-do list. Let me see. I kind of forget what else. Oh, yes. Almond Delight, which is to go with the almond poppy seed. Oh my God, I wish you could smell this. If you like the smell of almond at all, oh, it's just to die for. Let me tell you, what is in these things? It's been a while, so let me look at the label. I did put the label on. Okay. Okay, so they're all pretty much the same formula with just a different scent. So it's shea butter, coconut oil, beeswax, sweet almond oil, castor oil, and some vitamin E and aloe. And then like oats and orange has some powdered oatmeal in it to just kind of soothe the skin. Let me see. So we got Mocha Java. Oh, that one, it looks like most of them do have oatmeal in it. I couldn't remember. But it's like powdered oats. Like I said, just because oatmeal is like really soothing to the skin, you know how it's like if you have chicken pox or something, you might do an oatmeal bath. That's the effect I'm trying to get out of this lotion. And then we have the butter beer, the butterscotch, again, to match. So you'll see a bunch of them. I have all three, soap, lotion, and lip balm. We also have lavender and jasmine. So those are the 6 scents of lotion, and then I have 6 scents of lip balm. So let me talk to you just a smidge about gift sets. So let me see. I'm like trying to think what's the best way to do this. So I know the large gift set works like this. You can get a washcloth, a soap, a large lotion, and a tube of lip balm, all for just $20. Let me find, oh, here are the washcloths. Here they are. So the washcloths are all handmade, either crocheted or knit. So this stack I have right here is all hand crocheted in actually an organic cotton. The white is free of dye. There's no bleach in it or anything. And then I have more of this style too, which is a knit one in the cotton linen blend. This one is not organic. They're both really nice. They're really gentle and soft. They get softer every time you wash them. So they retail for $8 or 3 for $20. So when you put them together in a gift set, you get a really great deal. So you would get, for instance, a washcloth, the soap, and say, you know, that's the orange soap. So I would do like you might do the orange lip balm and the orange lotion, and I have these cute little bags I can put them in. So that's how that works. It's pretty straightforward. I also can do a gift set of a small lotion with the matching lip balm. And, oh my God, I can't remember what I put with it. There's a $10 gift set. You'll have to give me a minute. I have to go find one. And I'll post it in the comments, okay? Or in the albums. There's a $10 gift set too. I just can't remember the order of everything. But, you know, my goal was to have some things that are like really easy to gift and like really reasonably priced. So in that line, in like the pampering line, I have a couple other things, and sometimes I throw these into the gift sets too. And that's kind of why I can't remember, and I have a stash of them, but they're kind of out of reach. So these other things, I'm just going to dump these out. Oh, you can't really see them. So I have a lot of these cute little charms that I made. Some are felted, some are crocheted. This is like crocheted heart with little, not heart, little flower with some stamen. Here's a plain flower. We've got felted hearts. You'll see these way better in the photo. I posted a photo. There's like a large heart. So not only are these really adorable, just, you know, as like a little like doodad to attach to a gift, but they also are really great for holding essential oils. So you just put a couple drops of essential oil on there, and then, you know, you put it on your rear view mirror, attach it to your purse, attach it to your keys, you know, whatever, you know, you just have a nice scent floating around you for the day. So you'll see these a lot better in the photo, so I'm not going to show them all. There are some brooches and some that are normal pin, but I even have a few that are done with magnets, so that way you don't poke a hole in your shirt, but you do have to have a decently thin shirt. I think it would work on this. Yeah, but I tried it on a winter coat, a down coat, and it's just, that's too thick. The magnet won't hold. So all these are $5. So these are, you know, just really cute little goodies to add to a gift. And then the last thing that is on the similar note is I also made a bunch of personalized sachets. So they all generally look like this, but they all have a different design on. And they're all different designs that I customized for these bags with my Cricut, and then cut and iron them on. So this stash here I have, I'll just show you the designs real quick. They're kind of love themed. I think I had made them around Valentine's Day, so I was kind of in a lovey mood. These are all rose. So they're stuffed with rice that I scented with rose oil, as well as fresh rose petals. So between those two things, they smell very rosy. And they're, you know, great to just freshen up your drawers, or, you know, even just sit in different places around your house is a cute way to just get like a nice little waft of a good scent. And you can always just, the scent starts to wear, you can just drop a few cents of essential oil in it. So I have rose, and then I also did a bunch in lavender. I'll show you some of the lavenders. These are also $5. Lavender. These are so soothing smelling. Oh, okay. So, and you see, I try to do some sideways, and then some that, you know, would sit upright. This one is a little, My Heart Belongs to You. This one is pretty cute, Alexandria, Virginia. Let's see, I have a bunch of, most of these for some reason are side ones. I must have sold the other ones that went right side up. But they look cute. I mean, they look cute sitting to the side too. You can always tie these shut more, depending on how you want to like style your decor. Again, really cute to add to a gift set. So, like I said, I'm going to post in the comments and in the albums pictures of the gift sets, and I'll have a couple different options for you, because like I know I have a $10 option and I'll have the $20 option. And you know, usually I do, in those gift sets, I'll do matching scents, but you can do mix and match. So if there's something that, you know, if you're like, oh no, my friend likes, you know, or get it for yourself. I want coconut lip balm and mint soap, that I want almond lotion, whatever, I'm cool with that. So here's like, this is all my pampering stuff. You can see I'm a jack of mini treats. Anyway, have a great day. I will see you guys next time. And if you have any questions, just send me a message. Thanks.